Why do we lose in trading? Discover the path to victory with me. Hello, my amazing friends. Welcome to another exciting episode with your host, Mancy. Today, we're diving into a topic that's going to touch your heart, spark your mind, and maybe even change the way you see trading forever. Are you ready? Because this podcast is all about you, your dreams, and that financial freedom we all crave. Let's jump into the world of trading and uncover why we keep facing losses and how we can turn things around to win big. Number 1, the magical dream of trading. When I first stepped into the world of trading, my heart was racing with excitement. My eyes sparkled with dreams, a life without a boss, earning money from the comfort of home, and that ultimate financial freedom we all dream of. I remember watching a YouTube video where a trader shared how they made lakhs in just a few months. I thought, wow, this is so easy. I can do this too. But friends, those dreams, that rush to get rich quick, they bring us to trading, but without the right path, they can also break us. Have you ever felt that rush? That moment when your first trade made a profit and you thought, I've cracked the market. But then, out of nowhere, everything flipped. That profit turned into a loss, and you wondered, why does this always happen to me? Friends, this isn't just my story or yours. It's the story of every trader who jumps into the market without preparation. Number 2, overconfidence, the first step toward loss. Let me share a story. When I started trading, I made some small profits in my first week. I was over the moon. I thought, Mancy, you're a genius. I traded without understanding charts, followed random tips, and believed I was the queen of the market. But then, one day, a trade went horribly wrong. I entered in a hurry, didn't set a stop loss, and kept hoping the market would turn around. It didn't. My account was wiped out, and my confidence was shattered. This overconfidence tricks us into thinking we know it all. We stop learning. We think beating the market is easy. But friends, the market isn't that simple. It's a game where, without a strategy or a plan, you can lose again and again. Number 3, greed and fear. Trading's biggest enemies. Now, let's talk about the two emotions that wage a war in every trader's heart and mind. Let me tell you about my friend Rahul. He was new to trading and made a profit of 10,000 rupees once. He was thrilled, but then greed whispered, wait, Rahul, hold on. You can make even more. He didn't book his profit. The market crashed and his profit turned into a loss. Then fear took over. He thought, sell now or you'll lose everything. In panic, he exited at the worst possible time. Ugh. Friends, greed and fear are the two monsters that push us to make bad decisions. Greed says, earn more. Fear says, get out or you'll lose it all. Caught between these two, our logic gets lost, and that's when trading starts feeling like a gamble. Number 4, trading without a plan, wandering in a desert. Here's another story. My cousin jumped into trading without a plan. She thought, I'll just look at charts and trade. Oh my God. But trading without a plan is like wandering in a desert without a map. Every direction feels right, but you never reach your destination. She didn't know when to enter, where to set a stop loss, or when to book profits. She reacted to every market move, exiting too early out of fear or holding too long out of greed. The results? Loss after loss. Ugh. Friends, a solid trading plan is your map. It tells you at what price to enter, how much risk to take, where to set your stop loss, when to book profits. Without this plan, you're trading on luck. And in the market, luck doesn't last long. Number 5, learning from mistakes, the key to winning. Let me share another mistake of mine. Once, I faced a huge loss in a trade. I was so upset I wanted to quit trading. Sad. But then I decided to learn from my mistakes. I opened my old trade charts, checked my entry and exit points, and realized where I went wrong. I saw that my stop loss was misplaced, and I ignored market psychology. From that day, I started treating every loss as a lesson. Friends, every loss hides a lesson. If you don't review your trades, you'll repeat the same mistakes. After every trade, ask yourself, why did I make this decision? Was my stop loss correct? Did I try to understand the market? These questions will make you a better trader. Number 6, trading addiction versus profession. Sometimes trading becomes an addiction. I've seen people trade every day just because they feel they have to. They think today's trade will change everything. But without learning or planning, they're stuck in a cycle. It's like a gambler who believes the next bet will win. But friends, trading isn't gambling. It's a profession that demands discipline, patience, and a system. Practical tips, the path to winning in trading. Now, let's get to some practical tips you can start using today to improve your trading. 1. Create a trading plan. Before every trade, decide your entry, stop loss, and profit target. 2. Start small. Don't rush into big risks. Learn with small trades. 3. Control emotions. Keep greed and fear in check. Don't trade if your mind is unrestful. 4. Keep learning. Study technical analysis, chart patterns, and market psychology. Use YouTube, books, or mentors. 5. Maintain a trade journal. Note every trade. What went right? What went wrong? It'll help you improve. 6. Take breaks. If you're facing consistent losses, pause for a few days, refresh your mind. My heartfelt request. My dear friends, trading isn't a magic wand, but it's definitely a path that can lead you to your dreams. All it takes is the right mindset, a solid plan, and discipline. If I can learn from my mistakes, so can you. Every loss is a new beginning, as long as you learned from it. So please, hit that like button, share this podcast with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your one like and share means the world to me because it helps us spread this knowledge to more people. Let's understand the trading world together and turn our dreams into reality. See you in the next podcast. Until then, trade smart, love with all your heart.